Welcome back to the channel, guys. So, the PlayStation Classic appears to have been a flub for Sony for sure, but people are making the best of it with hacking and other modifications to make it what it should have been to begin with. Now, the one thing I was really hoping for was a way to use my PS4 DualShock controllers with analogs wirelessly. The included controllers with the PlayStation Classic, while fine for many games, just don't have much cord length. And with the hacking scene and being able to add whatever games we want, being able to use analog sticks is a must in my opinion. Well, we now have a solution to this problem. It was a problem to me anyway, right? From 8Bitdo, we now have the USB wireless adapter for the PlayStation Classic. Now, they did have an adapter that looks almost identical, pretty much identical in the past. And that adapter, just like this one, is used to enable use of different Bluetooth controllers for various systems such as Switch, PC, Mac, Android devices, and more. The only visual difference from the old adapter to this new one is that the new one uses PlayStation Gray for the color scheme instead of the brown of the original. This new adapter is using a new updated firmware to allow its use on the PlayStation Classic. Since it uses Bluetooth, you can use a ton of different Bluetooth-enabled controllers, such as Xbox One Bluetooth controllers, Switch Pro controllers, Joy-Cons, Wii U Pro controllers, any of the PlayStation DualShock controllers, and, obviously, any of the 8Bitdo Bluetooth controllers or arcade sticks. So this gives us a ton of options, but obviously the one I'm most interested in using is an official PlayStation DualShock controller. Now with this adapter, setup is very easy, as all you need to do is put your controller into pairing mode and then press the pair button on the adapter. For DualShock 4 controllers, you press and hold the PS button and the share button for a few seconds. One issue I want to point out with this adapter is that since it doesn't use the same fitted plug shape the included controllers of the PlayStation Classic have, the adapter does not fit snug into the port. It does wobble a little if you touch it. Now, this doesn't hinder use of the adapter, but I'm betting since this is just a different color version of the previous product with a new firmware, they just didn't want to bother spending the money to make a new mold. Or another likely possibility is that they didn't want to market this just for the PlayStation Classic, as it can be used for many other devices as well, just like the previous version. They're essentially the same product. Now, the one cool thing I like with using this adapter is that if you're someone who doesn't want to hack the system and only play what's included, this adapter does enable the use of hotkeys to open the emulator settings that were previously only available if you hacked your system or had a compatible keyboard. And that was the one issue I had. I couldn't find a keyboard that worked. To get to the settings menu, you simply press L1, R1, and the option button on a DualShock 4 controller. Pretty sweet stuff. Going into these menus, it allows you to change a lot of things, but one of the big things is those PAL region games. You can switch them to NTSC, that way they run faster. There's a lot of other tweaks and options you could play around with as well, but really don't mess with anything unless you know what you're doing. I typically don't mess with much, just changing PAL to NTSC. Now, if you're playing any of the included games on the PS Classic using this adapter and a DualShock 4 controller, the left analog stick can be used in place of the D-pad for any of the games. This definitely makes certain games a little easier to play in my opinion, and was pretty much worth the cost to me. The adapter cost me $20 through Amazon, and I'm pretty happy that I purchased it, as it allows me to play this console how I want and have options to use plenty of other controllers or use it on other systems. If you're interested, I will have a link in the description for the same exact adapter that I bought. So really do appreciate you guys spending a few minutes of your time watching my video. Wanted this one to be pretty quick. It's a simple product. It works. I love it. Not much else to say about it. But hey, if you have a moment, why not smash the hell out of that like button? Up or down, either way is cool. I do prefer thumbs up, but you know how it goes, guys. And also, if you're down for it, make sweet ass love to that notification bell. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And with that said, guys, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and boom!